Hey y'all, I am back with another grocery haul. I did all of my grocery shopping at Walmart today, and I definitely spent more money than what I normally do. Everything you see here was $347, which is kind of wild to me, but even though it may not look like it, I did get quite a bit, and I have been sick for like a full week, and it has just really thrown me off. I have gotten really behind, and before that the kids were sick, so it's just been a few weeks since I have done like a big grocery shopping trip. That's why it's kind of a bigger haul. So I am gonna go ahead and get started. So not everything would fit on the table, so here is a few frozen items. We needed some more pizza rolls. It seems like we have been flying through those lately, and it's just so quick to throw in the air fryer. I don't know that I've ever purchased these before. These are the Red Robin steak fries. We don't really buy steak fries all that often, but for some reason they stood out to me today. I know that the last time I bought the Great Value ones, the kids really liked it, and they are kind of picky with fries, so I'm sure they will like these too. We were out of frozen pizza. I've said it before, but this is our like #1 favorite frozen pizza. It is the Surfer Boy pizza. I've only seen this at Walmart, but it is super good. So this is just a pepperoni one. I also picked up a 4-pack of caramel protein shakes. I mix these with coffee in the morning to make some iced coffee. It is the perfect breakfast, and it has 30 grams of protein. I am taking a break from buying the Stoke cold brew. I have been really enjoying just brewing my own coffee like the night before, setting it in the fridge, and then like I said, I'll mix it with that in the morning on a day that I am feeling some iced coffee. So now I'm gonna get into a few non-food items. So this is a grill dome, and I have been eyeing the Blackstone one for months now, and I have not been able to justify spending $20 on it, and this one was half the price. It was right next to it. The only difference in it is the shape and of course the brand, but basically, like I said, it's for the Blackstone. It's going to be used to steam stuff like vegetables, to like melt cheese on burgers. That's just a couple things I can think of off the top of my head. Josh did go with me today, so he picked out some deodorant. This is the Old Spice Volcano, and he also picked out a like spray version of deodorant. It's the Wilderness one. I have not smelt it, but I'm sure that smells good. We were also extremely low on hand soap, so I picked up one for the kitchen. This smells really, really good. Crisp clean, that's the scent. And then we have 2 bathrooms, so I just picked up, these are the foaming ones by Dial. This is the Fresh Pear and the spring water. I couldn't smell those because of the way it's packaged, but I'm sure they're good. Also, I have been out of parchment paper for a few weeks now, and I never want to run out of parchment paper again. It is so handy in the kitchen. I much prefer parchment paper over tin foil. Literally nothing will stick to it. So I actually picked up 2 boxes in 2 different sizes, so this is better for like my smaller cooking sheets. And then this one is the bigger one, and that's for my bigger cookie sheets. I also picked up some of these bamboo skewers. I feel like I said that wrong. Obviously to do some kebabs on the grill. I don't know when I'll do that, but it's starting to heat up again, which is so exciting. So hopefully I will make some good things with those soon. It was really hard to get everything to fit on the table, so a lot of stuff is stacked, so I'm gonna have to do some rearranging. I finally bought a pack of reusable bags. I have been wanting to buy these for a while, but I guess I've just been kind of worried about how easy they'll be to wash, but I'm sure it really won't be too bad. But this is a 5-pack, I believe, and as you can see, it's just like different colors. I thought this would work perfect for Josh and the kids for their lunch boxes. I also picked up another Scrub Daddy sponge. I feel like I just bought one not too long ago, but it just looks disgusting, so I want to replace it. I also ran out of Parmesan cheese. I don't think I have a purpose for this week, but I just like to always keep it in my fridge. It is good on so many different things, and this will last a long time. So wanted to go ahead and pick that up. And we've also been going through a lot of eggs lately. I believe I have 6 in the fridge, but I definitely wanted to pick up another 12-pack. We also only have like 1 slice of bologna left, so I just picked up another pack. We recently had some fried bologna biscuits for breakfast the other day, so, and then also my daughter really loves bologna sandwiches. So I also picked up the kids, which we'll all use this, but it's specifically for the kids to take to school. It's the Simply Clear Grape Water Enhancers, and I really like that it's clear because I know the teachers prefer like plain water, but sometimes my kids struggle with drinking plain water, and this like always gets them to actually drink it. And if they were to spill it, it's not gonna like stain their clothes, and there's just none of those like dyes in it. So I also picked up this package of powdered donuts. The last few times I have gone into the store with my kids, they always request these, and I keep telling them no because I'm trying to like not buy as much stuff like this to keep in the house. But as soon as I walked into Walmart, this was the first thing I saw, and they're in school right now as I'm filming this, and yeah, it just made me think of them, and yeah, they'll be happy. So we were also like out of pickles, and Josh and I are both trying to lose some weight, so this is just a really great like snack food for us. So we're just like flying through the pickles, and my daughter also really loves pickles, so we picked up a big jar of the whole like kosher dill pickles. These are my personal favorite as well as my daughter's. These are the snack size version. So good. These are the ones that I like to like either take pepperoni or preferably salami, and I wipe, or I shouldn't say wipe, but I spread some cream cheese on it, and then I roll these kind of pickles up in it, and it is just one of my like all-time favorite snacks. So I'm glad to have those. And we are almost out of like the hamburger sliced dill pickles, so I picked up another jar of that. Also just realizing I forgot to mention some of the non-food items. I did pick up some of this bubble bath. This is the Dr. Teal's Calm Your Mind one. I absolutely love these bubble baths. They are so good. And Josh picked this out. This is the Small Spaces little Febreze things in the flavor peach. I don't know, sometimes I think he puts these in his work truck, so maybe that's why he wanted it, but they're good to have. They do smell good. Also back here I picked up a box of chicken broth just for a few recipes that I'll be making in the upcoming week. I have not bought plastic like silverware in quite a while. This is one of those things that Josh picked out, and I try to do better about stuff like this and say, you know, we'll just use the metal spoons and forks we have, but these are convenient, and you know, I'm glad to have them. We were also completely out of potatoes, so I picked up a 5-pound bag of russets. This is going to be for a couple side dishes this week, and then we'll of course have some left over. I'm going to be making some like homemade french fries, probably in the air fryer, and I'm also going to do some mashed potatoes. I think I'm going to try them out in the Instant Pot. I don't believe I have done that before, so that's for some side dishes. Also, I don't need this week. I don't know when I'll be using these. These are the jumbo shells, but I have had trouble in the past finding these when I need them. So again, they caught my eye. I know they'll get used within the next couple of months probably. There is a recipe that I am eyeing that I'll probably make soon. So yeah, I just went ahead and grabbed those. We were also completely out of these fiber brownies. This is a staple. I love them. The kids love them. Josh says they're all right. He goes back and forth, but glad to have those. I also ran out of almond milk, so this is the one that I buy. Just use it for all of my milk needs, but I don't cook with it. I cook with regular milk, and Josh and the kids prefer regular milk in their like cereal and stuff, but I already have that. I didn't need any more. Coming back on down here, I did pick up some new coffee, which is always exciting. since I'm the only one in the house that drinks coffee, it does take a while to go through it. And every time I run out, I always like to try something new since there is so many options out there. So this time I went with the Starbucks house blend, and it says it has notes of toffee and dusted cocoa. I think that sounds so good, so I'm sure I will like it. I do prefer a medium roast, as you can see. I don't really care for the light ones, and I don't really care for the dark ones, so again, I'm sure that I will love it. I also was running low on mustard. I have not bought this brand in a very long time, but this is what my parents used to buy when I was growing up, and it just made me think of that, and that's pretty much why I bought it. But when I don't get this, I like the Great Value brand, and I also like the French's brand, so I love mustard on so many things. We were also completely out of this type of Parmesan cheese. My kids love this stuff, especially on their pastas, so glad to have that. I also just picked up a small pack of this yellow rice. This is a great side dish. I'm just gonna throw this in my pantry. I don't know when I'll make it, but it goes good with like anything, and we all like it. So we were also out of these Velveeta cheese slices. We prefer this on grilled cheese. If I have ramen noodles, I like to put a slice of this in there. This is the only cheese that I like in it. Sometimes if I do make cheesy scrambled eggs, I much prefer a cheese like this over real cheese. I feel like when you use real cheese in it, you just can't taste it, but that's just a few things off the top of my head that I can think of, but I like to keep these on hand. I also picked up some of these yogurts for the kids. These are the ones with M&Ms, and it's just vanilla yogurt. They absolutely love these, and they will be perfect for their lunch boxes or just like an after school snack. We needed some more sour cream. I'm going to be doing some quesadillas one day this week, so I wanted to make sure I had some sour cream to go along with it. And y'all, if you watch my last grocery haul, I talked about cottage cheese, and this is something that I have never really ate before. I tried it once years ago, just plain, and did not like it. But y'all, I ended up loving it. I said that I was gonna make it with scrambled eggs because I've seen people on TikTok doing that. I have not even tried that yet. I've just been having it by itself with a little bit of garlic salt and black pepper, and it has been the best snack. I love it. So I'm really glad that I gave it another try. I've really been looking for some more like higher protein snacks. I'm going to be turning 30 this year, you guys, in September, and it is making me feel some type of way. And like I said before, I'm trying to drop a few pounds, so that's why I'm trying to like go out of my comfort zone and try things that I didn't think that I liked before. So I'm now a cottage cheese fan. Okay, so I've seen these before, but it's not something that I would typically buy. Josh pointed them out, and he's like, that sounds really good, but they're kind of pricey. We don't really need them. And he just had that look on his face, and I knew that he wanted them, so I'm like, just throw them in the buggy, it's fine. But typically, when I see stuff like this, I'm like, you know, I don't need to buy that. I can make that so much cheaper and just as quickly and easily. But how often does that really happen, you know, when you say that? Pancakes, yeah, they're easy to make, but these are the little bite-sized ones, and that can be a little bit finicky when you're doing it yourself. I really like this idea of them like stacking it and doing like Nutella and strawberries. You can make it into little skewers. I think that would be a great idea for the kids' lunch boxes. But I think these will be really great. You just keep them in the fridge. Okay, I also picked up some salami, most likely for Josh's lunch boxes, and then Riley really likes these on sandwiches as well. Josh also picked out some of the buffalo chicken. You can get this back in the deli. It's really good. It does have a bit of a kick to it, but really great flavor. So that's probably mainly for Josh's lunchbox, but obviously whoever wants it can have it. He also picked out these little chicken strips. This is like already cooked chicken. You keep it in the fridge, and he wants to take these to work. He is doing really good with his diet. He is like really sticking to it, and when he is on a diet like this, he always likes to have these. So it's great to add to wraps, salads, eat by itself. Like literally anything that you would need chicken for, you can use this for. So Underneath that, I also picked up some tortillas. I've mentioned it before. This is our favorite brand of tortillas, and I'm going to be using these to make some pierogi quesadillas with some leftover Instant Pot mashed potatoes. That is the plan for these. Now, I will say, like I said, these are our favorite, but my only problem that I have found is it is hard for us to go through a pack of 18 like quickly, and once you open these, you pretty much have to use them up within a week, and we're not really a family that eats a whole lot of tortillas, so that's kind of a challenge. Like, if you don't eat them quick, they will mold. So I wonder if you can freeze these. I'm sure you can. I'm thinking about, with what's left over, just cooking them up and then maybe doing some like breakfast burritos. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Back here, Josh picked out these drink mixes. We have officially ran out of drink mixes, which I'm kind of happy about. We had so many different random ones, and not all of them were so great, so glad to have some fresh ones that sound pretty decent. This is a 30-pack box, so that'll last a while. Also back here, I recently tried this Boursin garlic and herb cheese for the first time. I filmed a chicken recipe using this, and it turned out so incredible, so delicious. I don't know which video will be out first, that video or this one, so either way, be on the lookout. Very good recipe, and I just picked up some more of it just to have. There's something that I'm eyeing on Pinterest that uses this that I might do for Josh's lunchbox. And also, I picked up another box of stevia packets. I like to add these to my coffee when I do make hot coffee in the mornings. That way I don't have to use as much creamer. These make it perfectly sweet, and they are 0 calories. This is another staple item. I have been buying this for years and years, and a lot of people ask me, like in my What's for Dinner videos, that little Pioneer Woman spice rack that has like the 3 drawers under it. I get a lot of questions on what I keep in there in those little tiny drawers. This is what I keep in them. So I only have like 1 packet left, so definitely needed to restock it. Back here, I picked up one of these Ben's ready rice that you just pop in the microwave for 90 seconds. This is the roasted chicken flavor. I'm pretty sure I bought this specific one before, but it has been a while. I can't remember, but this is something that I just want to have on hand for Josh. I was thinking maybe one day for his lunchbox, the chicken with some rice. Very quick, very convenient. Right here, I picked up some more like little mini sub buns. My daughter has been obsessed with these. Sub sandwiches is like her favorite food. Definitely her favorite thing to take to school for her lunchbox. So we ran out, and she asked me to pick some more up. So back here, I picked up some of this Bolthouse Ranch. I used to buy this all the time, and I have took a break from buying it. I was kind of went back to the original Great Value stuff, but again, like I said, I'm kind of trying harder to drop a few pounds, and this really does help me because I love ranch, and this is a lot less calories, and I actually do really enjoy the taste of it. I also picked up a can of these sliced pears. We all like these, but it's a really great like side option for my kids. When it comes to fruit, it's also great for their lunch boxes. Wheat Thins. This is something I have not bought in a really long time, but for some reason it has just been sounding good to me. I'm not sure what I will use these with, but they'll get eat, and I'm sure they're gonna be delicious. Under that, I picked up some applesauce for the kids. This one is a pineapple and banana flavor. I thought that sounded good, so I'm gonna see what they think of it. They have been loving the strawberry peach one, but they didn't have it, so that's why I wanted to try out this one. We also picked up some more granola bars. Josh picked out the oats and honey one. I personally love anything like honey flavored, so hopefully the kids like those too. I don't believe they have tried these before. I picked up a package of Oreo Thins. So yesterday I saw a really great recipe on TikTok. It's like a low calorie Oreo cheesecake bite type thing. I didn't buy all the ingredients to make it because I didn't know that I was gonna make it until I reached the Oreo aisle, and I had already passed everything up by then, but I still wanted to go ahead and grab these. I'll just keep them in the pantry and I will save these for that recipe. It'll probably be in a lunchbox video for Josh. But yeah, we'll pick up the rest of the ingredients the next time I'm at the grocery store. I also picked up a 4-pack of SpaghettiOs. We ran out. My kids love them. Every time I go to the grocery store, I pick the kids up some Lunchables. And as I was laying this out on the table, I realized that I messed up. I meant to get 2 pepperoni ones for Riley and 2 cheese ones for Boston. I could have swore that is what I picked up, but of course, when I get home, they are all pepperoni. So Boston is gonna throw a fit, even though he can easily just give the pepperonis to Riley, just eat the cheese. I could put extra cheese in it. I know he's gonna throw a fit, so that'll be fun. I also picked up some more pepperonis. These are the ones that Josh prefers for snacking. We also ran out of our favorite cheese slices to go on sandwiches, the Sargento sharp cheddar. So good. I picked up a block of cream cheese just because I don't have any. I don't need it for this week, but it's something that I like to make sure I have just in case, you know, I feel like making something with cream cheese. I also picked up some heavy cream. This is something that I have been out of for a few weeks as well. I really like using this for mashed potatoes. For years, I just used regular milk in it, but ever since I've switched to heavy whipping cream in the mashed potatoes, I swear it makes them so much better. But I also believe I need this for a recipe. I just cannot think of what it is right now. I also picked up some unsalted butter. I'm not out, but I noticed that the price had gone down on these, so I just wanted to grab it. I also picked up a 3-pack of gum. This is just some spearmint gum. It's just something that Josh and I really love, especially me. I am the type of person that is always chewing on some gum. I also picked up 2 bunches of bananas. This is another thing that we have been going through super fast, but y'all already know how it's gonna be when you actually buy plenty. That's when everyone stops liking bananas and they'll all rot. But don't worry, I'm not gonna let them go to waste if that is the case. Recently, I made a really good chocolate chip banana bread. I didn't film it or anything. I didn't even take a picture. I just made it to have it, and it was so delicious. So if nobody decides to eat these, I'm gonna make another loaf. I'm gonna film it. Don't know what video I'll put it in, but y'all just need that recipe. It's so good. I also picked up a head of cauliflower. I have been craving just some raw cauliflower with ranch. That sounds so good. And I also picked up a lemon. This is gonna go in 2 recipes. I know that one of the recipes is gonna be like a new pork chop recipe. I found it in a new Pioneer Woman cookbook. It has a really fancy name to it that I cannot pronounce, but it's basically like a fried pork cutlet, and it has this like pan sauce, which is what this is for, and I'm gonna put it over some angel hair pasta, and I'm gonna serve it with some asparagus. I haven't bought asparagus in a while. Definitely one of my favorite vegetables, if not my absolute favorite vegetable. So good. I'm trying to think of that other recipe of the lemon. That drives me crazy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make a new rice recipe to go along with the pierogi quesadillas. It's gonna be a lemon pesto rice. I think it sounds really good. I have high hopes for it. I also picked up a cucumber, an English cucumber. I go through stages with this. I will go months where cucumbers just sound disgusting to me, and then like right now, I think it sounds so good as a snack with a little bit of salt and pepper on it with some of that Bolthouse Farms ranch back there. So good. I also picked up a couple avocados. We'll most likely have those for breakfast. I've been really just enjoying them by themselves. I don't even need it on toast anymore. Again, just a little bit of garlic, salt, and pepper. I also picked up a package of strawberries. I thought these looked really good. Really nice and big and red. I also was getting really low on all-purpose flour, which makes me happy, which sounds silly, but I remember when I first started cooking for a while, like every time I'd buy a bag of flour, it would always just sit there until it expired. I could never use it all, but now I go through it pretty quickly, and that just means that I have been doing a lot of homemade cooking, making some good homemade food. My favorite flour, which I really don't think it matters. I really think it's just like a nostalgia type thing, what I'm used to seeing, but I really like the white lily flour, but they were all out of that. So I just bought a small bag of the Great Value, which I bought this many times. There is nothing wrong with it. Works great. Either way, when I go back to the store, I plan on getting like a big bag of the white lily one, because I really want to start getting into making like homemade bread, just like regular old white sandwich bread. I'm not even sure if you need all-purpose flour for that. It might be bread flour. We'll see. Anyways, I got some all-purpose flour. I also saw these for the first time. I think these are somewhat new. These are the Market Side like smoked sausages. This is the jalapeno and cheddar cheese ones. I could have swore these were chicken sausages, but I think this particular version is not, which is fine. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these yet. They'll probably hang out in my fridge for a while. Honestly, I was thinking just like air frying a couple of these by themselves would be like a great lunch, but I might save them for a dinner, who knows. I also needed a pound of ground beef. This is going to be for some Salisbury steak. That is something that I have not made in quite a while, and it sounds really good. So we're going to have that one night with the mashed potatoes, and I'll throw some other sides in. But I have used up all of my ground beef in the freezer, which is not a good feeling. I need to find a really good sale and stock up. Walmart's ground beef is like never on sale. It's pretty much the highest place that I can get it, but I just felt like going to one store today, so it was just a pound, so we got that. I also picked up a package of bacon. I don't need it this week, but again, I was out, I saw it, I grabbed it. We go through that pretty quick usually. I also picked up this box of the Jimmy Dean pancakes and sausage on a stick. My kids love these for breakfast. The last time I tried to get these, I did a Walmart grocery pickup order, and they substituted the Great Value ones, and at first my kids said that they liked them. I packed it in their like school lunchbox. They ate it, they said they liked it, but soon after they decided that they don't like them anymore and that they only like the red box. I don't eat them, so I don't know if there's a true like big difference. I don't know if it's just in their head or what, but it's been a while since they've had these, so I went ahead and picked up a box. I know that they will be happy about that. So I believe I showed everything on the table. So I have a few things over here as well. Josh picked this out. This is some yogurt. I was trying to see if it's like Greek yogurt, but I don't believe it is. It's just regular yogurt, but it is a light version, so it's half strawberry, half peach, just the Great Value brand. We were really low on drinks, as you can probably tell, so I just stocked up everything. So I got a big 18 pack of Gatorade Zeros. This has 6 of the berry, 6 glacier cherries, and 6 glacier freezes. Then I picked up a 40 count pack of water. And then I also got a 3-pack case of Capri Suns. This is the fruit punch one. And then lastly, I picked up a case of Coke Zero. It was like on a bottom shelf, and I could not find the price for it until I got to the car and looked at the receipt. Pretty pricey. If I knew the price, I probably would not have got it, but at the end of the day, we like it. They will get drunk, so it'll be okay. So that is everything for this grocery haul. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you do like these types of videos, if you like grocery hauls, what's for dinner videos, lunchbox videos, pretty much anything like food related, then you are in the right place. I would love to have you as a subscriber if you haven't already done so. I believe I've covered everything, so I hope you all have a great rest of your day. I will see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.